What's up, friends, and welcome back to Mordheim, City of the Damned. So the one big lesson we got from the previous attempt of our Skaven band is that starting at Warband level 5 is not the way to do it. So we'll start at 0. I'm going to keep the same name, the Ghostblades. I like the idea of that. We might have a different color though for everybody. I've got the list of all your names. I'm just going to pop them in order. I'll try to facilitate the particular classes you want it to be, but it's hard because everyone wants to be the ogre, understandably. Veteran skills, commander, I think level 2 is mandatory. That saves you so much money. Renowned, because we're going to be looking to hire a lot of rats, especially when it comes to the warlock and the ogre. I want to hire at least a level 3, at a bare minimum a level 3 of those ones, because getting those classes from 0 to 3 is quite difficult. Librarian, I think, is also important. Enchantment, yes, because the enchantments are so important. Scouts, I like scouts as well. I like being, where's the scout? I like being able to pick explorer. I like being able to pick my missions quite particularly. Negotiator, extra days to do requests, because we are going to be passing days and letting the warband rest quite a lot more in this playthrough. And then last but not least, I might even think about getting for a tailor, because almost all of our rats are going to be looking for light armor. We'll get there eventually. Scholar, oh, of course, you got a training skills. It's like 30 gold a skill. Sale event, I'm not too sure about. Buying price is down. A free one-handed weapon from this contract. That could be pretty good. Armor or the weapons? I think the armor. Free consumable item. Ooh, free potion consumable. At level 2 it becomes 40%. Fuck it, let's go for a tailor. Okay, so, Warband. Rename Warband. The Ghostblades. Let's start hiring some nerds. Okay, our leader, first of all. First name on the list, Fievel. Welcome, Fievel. Now let's look at the presets. I want a cool looking one. The white we had in the last playthrough was a little dull. The red looks cool. The green also looks cool. The blue is interesting. Let's go for the red. Although this is like a greyish blue, that actually seems to fit the best for Ghostblades. Okay, so 10. And then grey. Yes, ghostly looking aspect that they have. Who's next? Edit name. The Black Plague. Black Plague. Who ironically is grey. And color 10. Nice. I love fighting claws. They're such good weapons. Again, we're going to try the Verminkin as our henchman. I'm not going to go into any warp guard. I want a full warband that is nothing but a dodging expert. Next, Craven Longtail. And with a name like Craven, that kind of suits the Verminkin. Craven Longtail, preset 10. Grey with pimples. Look at how ghostly he looks. That's the idea. That's pretty cool. Next. Cat Chaser. Whiskers. And last but not least, at least for the time being, we got Brett Pitkin. And then next, as we hire more guys, it'll be Samoa Lothbrock, Justin Redclaws, Furry Crotch Greyfang, Duck Headpiece Taker, Mice Spinebreaker, Mizuma, Scritch Warpine, Scabtail Stinker, Spookstab, Ratkrot, Rikki Tikki, and Sparrow Fourfang. I imagine you guys will all get a chance at some point. We can have 10 rats as the A team and then probably 4 or 5 backups. So what's the shop got for us? I definitely want to pick up the 2 warp block pistols. Let's see, the spare helmets, absolutely, for the back line. The bugmans is super important. Pendants, important. Shurikens, gimme. Greta's boon, not that important. Okay, helmet for you. And then I think just, yeah, fine. Start with a mace and a shield to start with. That's fine. What I'm thinking of doing is, what might be a bit of a waste, as soon as we can hire the black rats, the black Skaven, I might hire and fire a bunch of them just so that, literally so that I can get halberds for almost everybody. That early on in the game, it's one of the best ways of getting a halberd. Sweet. Let's get into our first mission. What do we have here? A normal, poor, normal average, not bad. Normal average, wide arc. This is what I really want is a Wyrdstone rush. But very poor, that's unfortunate. This one seems best. Normal average, but 1 warband into 3 strike teams, others scattered randomly. That's a bit hard to control. Okay, normal average, wide arc.
Scouts have reported a rival warband in the vicinity. Before you can find them, a heavy fog settles over the ruins. Unable to pick up the enemy's trail, your warriors deploy from their wagon and spread out to sweep the area in search of your foe.
Nice. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Perfect. A nice big blob of Wyrdstone all right together. Put everybody close as we can. I feel fairly confident. Which way is south? That way is south. I think it's around there somewhere, southeast. I should be able to grab all that beautiful Wyrdstone and get out even before we take contact. It's just unlikely we're going to be able to grab all of it before we get it caught into combat. Just because we have so little carrying space on these rats, they are so weak. There's no way to get through here, is there? Nope. Okay, not that great. There's at least one cluster of Wyrdstone there, though. It's not too bad. This is definitely one of the downsides of going with the team setup that we're going for. The lack of strength means that we are going to struggle to carry a lot of Wyrdstone. And obviously that is the one thing that the warp guards really specialize in, is, you know, being really heavy and strong and carrying a lot. But what I'm trying to say is I think the warp guards are better in the early game, but then they fall off in usefulness and damage. I think that these verminkin are going to be better once they get their dodge numbers up. Damage could be an issue because we don't have a lot of strength, but for all of my verminkin we will max out dodge and then we will go even distribution between strength and toughness. And again, we're going to try and go for a primarily crit-based build. Who are we fighting against? This looks like the Witch Hunters. Which can be difficult. They hit so hard. Good lord, they hit hard. But if you get lucky with the weapons that they have, it's not too bad. Just what you don't want is for them all to have two-handed Warhammers. Nasty looking little rat. So each of these verminkin can carry 2 Wyrdstone. That's 6. We've got another 3 on the Night Runner. Or is it 2? It's 3. Give me that sweet, sweet Wyrdstone. We're not going to get all of it in this first run. That's fine. We can retreat back to the cart, drop off what we have, and then stay together. Hopefully the enemy will come back here to the Wyrdstone, and we can then kill the first few that get here and take their Wyrdstone off their little corpses. I'm actually not going to ambush. If a rat is carrying Wyrdstone, they shouldn't ambush. I don't want them pulling themselves further away from where they want to go, which is the cart. Look at this movement range. Fuck, I love the Skaven. I was thinking about, instead of doing a crit-based build, we can go for a poison-based build. But I think the poison is going to be even less reliable. There's quite a few enemies that have a decent amount of poison resistance, and an annoying amount of enemies are entirely resistant to poison. I'm thinking of the undead and some of the higher level impressives. I mean, a lot of those have resistance to crit as well, but I don't believe the numbers are as high. I believe that you can still crit them. Not terribly reliably, but you can crit them. And of course the warp rage is fantastic on the verminkin. You can even make an argument for giving them a couple points of toughness and giving them Wyrdstone resistance, so that when they pick up the Wyrdstone, they can resist the negative effect and thereby only get the positive effect. And I think if I was going to go for primarily a poison-based build, then I would want to have a, what are they called again, a Globadier. And I really don't want to have to buy the DLC just for that. Run away. Now let's see how far these nerds get. They might be able to get onto the Wyrdstone, but I doubt they'll be able to get into charge range and attack my Night Runner. They're pimples, disgusting little rats. It's such an interesting race. I mean, of all the fantasy and, you know, mythical type of, you know, archetypes of enemies, it's genius thinking of, you know, a rat-based enemy. There's orcs and elves are, you know, they're orcs and elves, they're cool. But that's so interesting and so original. An enemy that's basically vermin. Genius. And then anthropomorphizing them the way that they have is also genius. Little humans. Nasty. I really wish you could know what type of enemy you'd be facing before you actually launched in the mission. I mean, I get how arguably they would make it too easy. But it would be so great to know, for example, whether I would need that Bugmans or not. Because obviously against this enemy type at this stage of the game, there's no need for that Bugmans. Although once they get their Executioner, which is their, I think it's called the Impressive, then that thing inflicts terror. Come on, Craven, scurry away. God, I love Mordheim. It's such a gem. I wish it was moddable, and I wish it was more popular, but I suppose for this type of game, it was never going to be that big. It's not the kind of game that's made for, you know, commercial success. It's too esoteric. And the fact that its RNG is completely busted doesn't really help either. It seems like this game rolls in the 90s, 90% of the time. Yeah, poison. I would have loved mods. You could have made the game so much more interesting, like elemental-based armor, so, you know, poison, fire, ice. Ice damage slows movement, fire does damage over time, just like poison, but maybe fire gives a chance to panic or something like that. I could have done so much with it. Anyways. So we're going to hang around this little street here and set up some ambushes. We've got a nice little choke point there and a decent little choke point in this street that's open over here. I will just want the edge of where I go to with the ambush to be right by those boxes. And I don't want to be in line with that trap. I assume that's a trap there that's active. I'm also keen to see what kind of damage I can get out of my Night Runners, because historically I've struggled with the Night Runners. They almost always seem to go down, you know, very, very quickly, and like they're the first rats to get killed. I've just got to get myself out of the habit of having them be on the front lines, but they do tend to be because of their passive. When you jump down or climb up, you get extra mobility, and then that extra mobility just pulls them away from reinforcements and the rest of the squad. So I need to be more mindful of that. I think the key thing to do there is to make sure that I give prowl quite early on my Night Runners, because they're going to be ambushing out in front by themselves quite a lot. So they at least have that one dodge chance. And I should maybe even be more willing, once they out sort of by themselves, to not ambush at all. Maybe just stay in a dodge stance. So we know there's a witch hunter over there with a big old claymore, and that is terrifying because he can two-shot any one of our rats. This needs to hit, and he needs to... Oh, for fuck's sakes, 88 missed. Oof. Oh, that's the problem when ambush doesn't work. Anyway, Five should be able to attack and then move away. Just hope none of these other witch hunters finishes them off now. Attack, I'll move away, I'll run onto this little bridge up here and start shooting with my warp pistols. Fuck. Okay, scratch that, I can't get up there now. Oh, this dude, he's the worst. Oh, they're so hard to deal with, they're hard to hit. They have stoicism, which is plus 10% chance to melee resistance. Nice. Good hit, the Black Plague. Another one. Okay, 2 more hits and he should go down. Is the Claymore slow? I don't think it is. I don't know whether that Claymore gets the reduced chance or the increased dodge chance by enemies. I don't know if it gets that. Wait, do I have open wounds? Good, I do not. The main thing I think is to get far enough, oh, for fuck's sake, away that I can't get killed by any of the enemy. Righto, Brat Pitkin. Grab that claymore for the sweet loot. Actually, no, I want the sword, actually. Let's turn that 40% dodge into a 50. Now, where did that other bastard go? He's in here, isn't he? It's tempting to sneak around and see if I can't get more of that Wyrdstone, but maybe I could with Fievel, but Fievel's going to go loot that. Now, I'm fully expecting that other dude to run out here. So let's set up an ambush. But I don't want to block him in that door, because then only one of my rats can actually attack him. That'll do. And then same thing with Craven Longtail. Disorienting Veil. I think that's going to lower his attack chance. No, Disorienting Veil does something else, I think. Or lowers his dodge chance. Because his attack chance there was, I think, 60 or 70%, which is pretty damn high. God, man, these Warhammers, they hit so fucking hard. Oh, God. Hurt yourself? Ah, come on, get ambushed. And look at that armor. He's going to be fucking impossible to kill. Yes, surprised. Please miss. Please miss. Oh, good. Oof.
A new round has started.
Right, Catchaser, I'm sorry to say, but you need to go toe-to-toe with that guy now. Just keep him busy while we kill this nerd. Yes, good hit. What is Disorienting Veil? Dodge parry chance. Okay, and he has 33 hit points. 33, maybe a charging attack with that mace might be able to do that if we get lucky. Now, what's my ranged? Ballistic skill is 4. Let's see if we can get a visual on any enemies from up here. Oh, surely you can see him from there. Also, a range indicator on the pistols would be great. If he jumps there, he's quite safe, but he could also fall and kill himself. Okay, where do we start? We started there. Let's take an aimed shot and then get back, I think. Miss. Technically, if I tuck Fievel away here, he should be relatively safe. An enemy would have to drop down, which is pretty unlikely, and then Craven Longtail from the back here can cover his back. Or I'll go in for the charge on this guy, which I think is probably a better option. Yeah, if it hits, it could roll the 33 that I need. Perfect. Good kill, Craven. $16 damage. That fucking heavy armor is ruining us. How's their morale? We're probably going to have to kill... if we kill this dude, the Stoic... There's that Flagellant there. The other Flagellant is quite far back. Fuck it. Let's try kill the Templar Knight. Not going to be easy. That's 64%. I think it's worth the try to give him the debuff. I have exposed my leader now. Sorry ahead of time, Fievel, if I've gotten you murdered. But it wouldn't be a Mordheim playthrough if we didn't get a fatality on our first mission. Draught of Clarity, that is... Clarity. Removal of Stupidity effect? Good dodging, rat boys. Also, I don't think he rolls for all alone.
Has started.
Now, only 58 hit points. How many hit points on the Templar Knight? 74. I think I can do that. That's just a question of can I kill him before he gets to attack again? Because if he attacks again, he can easily do the 58 points of damage and kill the Night Runner. 60%. It's so fucking hard to hit these Night Runner, these Templar Knights. Also, these fighting claws are my only source of armor piercing damage. Okay, Fievel, get the fuck out. I'd say these guys, these Templar Knights, are probably the best tanks in the game. It's fair to say. Shit, now my Night Runner's in trouble. Well, both of those attacks would have to hit to kill the Night Runner, and they'd have to roll quite high. And there's the surprise debuff. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I'm so glad he didn't go to kill my leader there. Oh, good dodging, boys. I am hoping that if we take out the Templar Knight could miss, then their morale should break.
A new round has started.
Yes, the Black Plague. Sticky sludge, smelling salts, another mace. I feel like I want my Verminkin using a mace in both hand. For the increased hit chance, for the good damage. But that isn't as good defensively as it would be with a shield. But when the Verminkin have odd numbers of offense points, they'll use 2 weapons, and even numbers of offense points, they will use 1 weapon. Coffee. I love coffee. We've blocked up the street fairly well, so it seems like our leader shouldn't be under much threat. Come on, break their morale. Yes! Ha ha ha! Well fought. Well fought, my vermin friends.
Brave, bold Warband is sneaky strong. Fetch find much Wyrdstone. Filch will squeak speak.
Now give me no injuries and no wounds, please. Well done. And 42 weight of Wyrdstone off your first mission, I think is pretty damn good. Weapon skill, what do we need again for level 2 swarm? 9 weapon skill. Okay, so we'll go to 9 weapon skill, leave it at that. And then we'll go all the way up to accuracy. Now, I've got to decide on my leader, what I want to go for as an active skill on leadership. Because if I give him level 2 insult, then he won't have enough action points to use Warcry. But I think we have to go Warcry. So the leader will take Warcry, then all the heroic units, whether it's the 2 Night Runners, they will all have insult level 2. And then all of the henchmen, as their active skill, will just have dodge, sidestep, I believe it's called, sidestep. It's so tempting to make the Night Runner a Warplock pistol user. But we want to maximize the usage of Swarm. And the way to use that is to have as many melee fighters as possible. Okay, so let's see. It's only been 29 minutes. Let's say, as a first episode in this playthrough.
A new shipment has been requested.
Thank you. Let's do a double mission episode. Do I want extra Weeping Blades? I don't think it's necessary. Ooh, this is nice. Normal and average Wyrdstone. One scattered, one in normal, average, one warband, normal, poor, hard and average, wide arc. I don't think we want to take on hard missions just yet. I think this is the one. The Skaven are weak starters, so we want to keep doing just normal missions for the foreseeable future.
Before you could regroup, an enemy warband arrived and deployed patrols to intercept.
Once we have sidestep and avoid and insult spread across the warband, I think we can start taking on hard and then eventually deadly missions. Okay, so we are scattered. Where are we? We're not scattered that badly. See, that's where most of the Wyrdstone is, which is a pity because we're going to look to grab all of this Wyrdstone around this house. I do worry that these guys might be able to hit my rats first. See, this is a problem, the fact that there is already an enemy near us, though. I'm going to have to spend 2 more points to get there. I'm only going to have 1 point to get away. You see, he could get into charge range, though. Or she could. I'm going to take that chance. Oh, fuck. So I didn't actually want that. I mean, the gift of savagery is nice, don't get me wrong. That then means I have to end my turn here. Fuck it. He's a henchman. She's a henchman. He's a heroic. He should be able to beat her one-on-one. Especially with gift of savagery.
Objectives updated.
Besides, he's just got to survive that round. He can always run away. Basically, all the rats now need to just grab some Wyrdstone and then GDFO. Get back to the cart. See, I can probably get down here only spending 1 movement point. Excellent. Now this takes us towards the enemies, but I'm going to bet that I'll be fast enough to grab some of the stuff and get out of here. Oh, there's a pixel there where I can grab both of these.
Objectives updated.
Interesting, their combat rating is 50, whereas the Witch Hunters had a combat rating in their previous mission of 54, which is surprising. I would have always thought that the Sigmarite sisters would have been the absolute strongest. But I suppose the Sigmarite sisters are tougher than the Witch Hunters, but when it comes to just straight up damage numbers, I think you can't beat the Witch Hunters. I think the Witch Hunters do more damage than even the Chaos. But the Chaos have more spell and fear effects. And the mutations are pretty crazy. I love and hate the mutations.
Objectives updated.
Aha, there it is. Okay, where are you? Oh, crikey, that's bad. So is this one of the ones? No, this is only the guy who has 2 strength.
Objectives updated.
I just desperately hope that my Night Runner doesn't get caught into combat there. It looks likely like he will be caught. Let's see, where is this Wyrdstone? Up on the... That one's on the ground, I believe. Ground floor, east facing, which is that way. I can't get out there, can I? No, west facing, sorry. Am I the only one who gets super disoriented when playing this game? On the camera. Okay, so where are you? Craven Longtail. I think those ones are too far. I think head into the center and go pick up that one. So you want to go east, which is this way. There it is.
Objectives updated.
Double buff, armor absorption, dodge chance, melee damage. Stay away, you bastard. Ah, fuck. Good. Surprised her. Please miss. Miss, you bitch. Ow. Those henchmen, those chicks, those battle sisters, I think they have one of the very best passive skills, which is plus 10 dodge every time they hit. I think that's just fantastic, I think. So when they level 10, they can have 5 offense points, they can attack twice, giving them plus 20 dodge. You level up their dodge. If they dodge an attack, they'll have 1 offense point left, which they can then counter-attack on, so they can, you know, theoretically attack 3 times in a turn. The little bit of time that I played the Battle Sisters, I loved them. I thought they were so good. They're very one-dimensional, not having ranged attacks, of course, but
A new round
as
has
far as
started.
running in and just beating the absolute living shit out of your opponents, they're so good. Get out of there, Black Plague. Hide in the corner, good rat. Actually, no, stand out here so that if you do get caught in melee range, you can at least disengage. That's a habit I have to get out of, hiding in corners. Ambushing in corners I think is fine, but hiding in corners is a big mistake. Okay, we need 11 Wyrdstone. We've got 8, so 3 more. Let's run around. See, going for this Wyrdstone is tempting, but that's going to run me right into these bitches, which I don't want to do. I think let's hang around this building and pick up all of this Wyrdstone. Fivel, jump up there if you can, or get up there and grab that Wyrdstone that's up on there. You have to go into the house to do that. And how badass do the Skaven leaders look with their poison blades? I love how they like put the blades behind them as they run. It looks so fucking cool. Also, in terms of the fight, the 3 henchmen there, I think, are the enemies that I want to fight. They're going to be easiest to kill instead of this leader bitch. So we're going to stack our rats up all together around this house. And try to take on the henchmen ladies first. If I kill all 3, their morale should break. Oh, really? Stairs. Fighting in this house might also be a good idea, just so we can control where and when we fight and bottleneck them.
Objectives updated.
I do need to be careful with Brad Pitkin here. He is technically close enough that that enemy leader bitch could actually get in range. The battlefield victory is by no means assured. It's not going to be an easy one. I always think that with the Skaven, if you get through a battle without any of your rats getting knocked down, no matter if it's just a normal battle or who you're fighting against, you've done well. I suppose that's obvious. They are the weakest, hit point wise, of everyone. So, money and hit point wise and training of skills. Last season we went straight for skills like Swarm, you know, the cheaper 90 gold abilities. I think now I want to hold on for Avoid and Dodge, Sidestep rather. Avoid and Sidestep are going to be the first 2 skills I give to everybody. Except for the Night Runners and the Black Skaven, who are going to get Insult as one of their first. I think if I can get 1 or 2 instances of insult, oh shit, up. I really want to drop off this Wyrdstone that I'm carrying. So if we can get 1 or 2 insults on the heroes, and everyone else with sidestep and avoid, that's going to give us our best chance of winning these battlefield fights. Ah, there it is.
Objectives updated.
Objectives updated. Do I want to stand up here with my warlock pistols? I might actually want to. Maybe this is the spot to take the fight. Hopefully we won't actually end up needing the all alone resistance that will give us. Let's see.
Objective completed.
Nice. Ah, okay. Get that Wyrdstone. Actually, you know what? Stand up here. We can always switch back and jump down in a pinch. I think I'm going to ambush here because I don't want her going past that line there. It sucks that I have to fight their leader unit first now. She's so tough. Oh fuck, here we go. Trap, trap, trap. Oh. 37% chance to hit. Oh, that's bad. I mean, the kill is great, but now Craven Longtail is not dodging and not ambushing, and that leader chick is just going to go, oh, fuck. Beat the snot out of him. Those two up on the balcony are going to switch back to melee weapons and jump down on the next turn. If we get super lucky, the shuriken that's ambushing could actually hit the leader. And then she might not get any attacks off this turn. $12 bonus damage, basically. Oh, ouch, dead. Craven Longtail. Ah, oh, thank goodness. So she used Divine Might, so then she wasn't able to attack again. But now, if Craven isn't able to actually get out, I don't think he has disengaged space. 53% is too low. It's way too low. But I have to do that, otherwise I can't go into a dodge. Come on, hit! Fuck! Yeah, I can't see Craven Longtail being able to disengage there. Destination points obstructed. Oh, for fuck's sake. I was really hoping for the bonus attack thing from jumping down on top of an enemy. I've gotten that so rarely, it's really difficult to get. I believe you have to jump down into their AoE. Oh baby, get out of there. Now Craven run into the house and up onto the balcony. Just hope the other henchmen don't actually get him and splat him. Nice. Fuck, we lack damage. Ah, Really obstructed, obstructed. Gah. Now this chick with her Warhammer, that is freaking scary. Just hope she craps out and gets stuck. Nice, that's important. That's super important for us. All alone check fails. Nice! Foul Mist doesn't do damage. Does Foul Mist? I thought Foul Mist lowers poison resistance. So maybe that Foul Mist lowered her poison resistance, and then Foul Mist makes you take increased poison resistance, and that 25 damage number we saw there was the weeping poison. Do I think I can knock this bitch out this turn? Very unlikely. And where is this chick? So if I attack again, then I have to stay put, which I think is too risky. Ooh. So Dorothea Falcason. Poison resistance 8 to 12, weeping poison 45. We can hopefully kill her with one of the other rats. In fact, Fivel's my best bet of killing that henchman chick. Fucking hell. Okay, 2 stacks of weeping poison. Ah, it doesn't stack. Shit. I thought it stacked. Weeping poison, foul mist. Ugh, nailed it. Anyway, 1 attack here from Cat Chaser. Should put this chick low enough. Good. Now she'll dart to the poison, assuming she doesn't resist it. Brett Pitkin. What stance is this chick in? She just ended her turn. She's not in an ambush, is she? No. Nice, with a surprised. Oh. So one thing I've never tried is making a shuriken specialist rat. I think if you're going to do a ranged rat, it has to be warplock pistols. But who knows, the shurikens might just be quite funny, because you can get quite a lot of attacks off with it, especially if you make a night runner a shuriken specialist. Hell, there's no reason you can't have them start the mission with a shuriken when they're in Overwatch for the bonus shuriken damage, and then quick hands to the warplock pistol once they start direct firing.
A new round has started.
Gear. Okay, so 30 hit points. I'm gonna hopefully kill this bitch. Fuck's sake. Let's go for the surround. Poison resistance, only 19. Now see, there it gave 2 stacks of weeping poison. So 16 to 24 damage. That's interesting. Why didn't we get an extra stack on the previous turn? I am confused. If we can just take that bitch down, then their morale will break. Now, actually, I think I have a better chance of killing this henchman chick. Nice. 23 plus the 16 to 24. She's going to need one more hit, most likely. Brad Pitkin, sorry buddy, but you got to survive another turn against this chick. You're going to need to dodge one of those attacks. I think Brad Pitkin's going to get smashed here. Fuck. Oh! Thank goodness she only has a dagger. Yes! Nice dodge, Brett. Dodge and a miss. That'll do nicely.
A new round has started.
So with only 30 hit points, it's far too dangerous going into melee range. Or melee contact, I should say. She actually resisted the warp lock pistol, Warpstone effect. Now 5-0. Let's see, 96 hit points there. 64 on Angelica. Is there any chance I can get past? Yes, there is. Yes, 5-0. Fucking poison resistance. We got one hit. If that second stack of Weeping Poison had hit, could have killed her. Good, now the Weeping Poison should take care of her. Talisman, magic resist, fine. Yes, die, bitch.
The round has started.
Wait, did we kill all of the henchmen? Oh, there's an outside chance we can get the crushing victory here and kill all of them. But I would have to take her down before she gets her turn, and that fucking parry hasn't helped. Just gonna see if there's any Wyrdstone he's in range of. There actually is. If I had hit both of my shots with a leader, there was an outside chance we might have been able to kill her before she gets her turn and her morale breaks. But instead, let's just go for all this Wyrdstone. Black Plague, yes, he can get into range of some of this Wyrdstone. I think Black Plague's my MVP for this mission. He did a nice amount of damage, he got hit, beaten up, survived. Oh god, careful. And now he's hoovering up a bunch of Wyrdstone. Ah, damn. Oh, nice crit. She resisted the fucking bitch. Wonder if there might be some Wyrdstone that these chicks collected. Nope. Although that might be in range. Only 4 movement points. It's very unlikely I can get up there. Nope. Skaven for the win. Oh, Ein gold piece. Nice. Excellent. Nobody went down. Wonderful fight. Very, very wonderful fight. So the game reckons Fievel was the MVP, and I suppose that's fair enough. Enemies knocked out, damage, Wyrdstone. Very nice.
What defy mighty warband? All die! Let leave no survivor.
Nice progress. Outstanding.
If look at these points. Excellent.
Your warband is
Getting stronger. We did not get a lot of words down there. Anyways. A new rat. Who's this? Samoa Lothbrok. Samoa Lothbrok. Color 10. Skin. Grey with pimples. Inventory. No helmets. Shit. I mean, you have the same dodge chance whether you have a shield or not. You just have slightly less melee resistance. But the extra damage I think is well worth it. Let's see, we want... Mental wise, I think I want leadership because I'm going to have to give them nerves of steel. These rats are quite cowardly, it has to be said. Yeah, 29%. Fievel, got dodge soon, and leadership 9, and weapon skill 9. Unspent skill points, I think it has to be sidestep. Or insult first, I think no sidestep, try to keep the leader alive. Let's see, bam, that'll be good, that'll be good. Skill points.
New hired swords are available.
Let's see who's available that we can afford. A level 1 Night Runner, level 1 Warp Guard, no thanks. So this is not something I would have done. Oh, I've got an unspent skill point, sweet. Bam. Normally I would hire a replacement, get the warband back out again, but we've got so much time before this next request has to go in.
A new mission is available.
Bam. Fievel's back. And he's got sidestep. Okay, friends. Great first episode, I think. Is there anyone else that I can give 2 weapons to? Yes. I really want the extra damage on these guys. Samoa Lothbrok. Let's get another reserve in because that slot is going to open up at some point. Although, do I want to be a level 0? No, I certainly don't. A rank 1 Night Runner, maybe. Nah. We'll save up for one of these like level 6s or level 4s. That's such a nice rat to have gotten. A level 4. We can almost afford him if I hand this in. Look at all these points. Okay, great first episode, nice little start. Thanks for watching, friends. I'm Stobbie149. This is Mordheim and the Nightblades. See you guys next time.